So Cece decided to, she does not need assistance to get on these couches because this is what her new project is she brought her couch to our big couch and is sliding down it. It's a lovely day in the life of Cece. Mommy's got her black label on. Mama's not playing. Cece, Bella, honey, stop pushing your sister right now or you're going to bed. Bella. I'll get it from her. Stop, I'll get it from her.
Years after the Watts family murders, investigators and forensic experts continue to point to one part of the case as being especially important: the medical and forensic evidence. While public attention often focuses on interviews, confessions, and courtroom proceedings, it was the careful work of forensic pathologists and crime scene investigators that helped establish an objective account of what had happened. Their findings were based on science, not speculation, and became a critical part of the investigation. When Bella and Celeste were recovered, investigators faced an extraordinarily difficult task. The environment where the victims were found presented significant challenges, requiring forensic specialists to conduct meticulous examinations while accounting for conditions that could affect the evidence. Every observation had to be carefully documented, verified, and compared with information collected from the crime scene, surveillance footage, digital records, and witness statements. Rather than relying on a single source, investigators built their conclusions by combining multiple pieces of independent evidence. The autopsy reports were never intended to shock the public. Their purpose was to answer essential investigative questions, establish the cause and manner of death, and provide prosecutors with scientifically supported evidence. Although many details remain emotionally difficult to read, the reports played a vital role in ensuring that the investigation was based on facts instead of assumptions or changing stories. They also allowed investigators to compare Chris Watts' various statements with physical evidence, helping determine which parts of his accounts were consistent with the documented findings and which were not. Forensic science is often described as the silent witness in a criminal investigation. Unlike memories, opinions, or interviews, physical evidence does not change over time. It cannot be persuaded, intimidated, or influenced. In this case, the medical findings became one of the strongest foundations supporting the investigation, allowing detectives to reconstruct the events with far greater confidence than witness testimony alone could provide. If you appreciate respectful, evidence-based true crime documentaries that focus on verified facts while honoring victims with dignity, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. In the next chapter, we'll examine how forensic specialists approached one of the most challenging aspects of the investigation and why their scientific analysis became indispensable in establishing the complete timeline of the case, without relying on speculation or sensationalism. As forensic specialists continued their work, one of their greatest responsibilities was separating conclusions supported by science from assumptions that could not be verified. Every observation documented during the autopsies had to be interpreted within the broader context of the investigation. Rather than drawing conclusions from a single finding, medical examiners compared their observations with crime scene evidence, laboratory testing, digital records, and the timeline investigators had already begun establishing. The recovery conditions presented unique challenges for the forensic team. Experienced pathologists understand that environmental factors can affect the preservation of evidence, making careful documentation even more important. Because of this, every stage of the examination followed established forensic procedures designed to ensure that conclusions were based on objective medical findings. These reports were then reviewed alongside evidence collected by detectives, creating a comprehensive picture of the case.
So as we just met baby Grace, Bella wants another sister or brother. What do you want? Do you want another brother or sister?
Sister.
You want another sister? As this one's flying off the couch, sit down. Lord have mercy. Cece's gonna give mommy a little mini heart attack. What do you think? Right, Cece? Say hi, Cece. Whoa, Cece. Whoa. Thank goodness for this. My secret weapon. Right? Does mommy have a secret weapon, that Black Label? You want a brother? Or a sister?
Sister.
Sister. You're sad the baby left? Aw. And Cece went over. Crash! This is my life. You crashed over the couch, kid. What you doing? What are you doing? Hi. Say hi. 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 As she crashes over the couch and she decides to, she fell into the shopping cart and no cry. That's my tough little cookie, right? Are you my tough little cookie? Cookie? Say ice. Ice. Say Dieter. How about Dee Dee? Cece. We say ice? Bella, do you want a brother or sister? A sister? Another sister like Cece? You really do? Let me see that. Well, a baby sister is what would happen. A sister would come first, but mommy would need extra Black Label. Right? I don't know if we're going to have another baby anytime soon. Not at this rate. They love babies. Don't mind my hair. I don't have time to do it. But this one wants another baby. Oh! You want another baby too? Yeah? You want to play with the baby? I think you just want to play with the baby.
I want to play with baby too.
You do? How about a pretend baby? Will that work?
Baby.
Alright, we'll do a pretend baby.
No, my baby.
Oh my god, Hannah. My friend just came with her newborn. She's 2 months old. And Bella held her. And she said she wants another sister. Stop fighting. And then this is what happens. Right? You'll have to tell Daddy you want another sister. See if he agrees. Okay? I think we'll get you a pretend baby. How about that? Not enough Black Label alive for me to have another baby right now. Cece, what are you doing? Alright, well you guys saw her crash into the shopping cart. We'll talk to you guys soon. Say goodbye. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Say have a nice day. She's mad because she doesn't have a baby right now.
Baby.
Baby? Say hi.
Hi.
Hi?
Hi.
Say Grace. Did you see baby Grace? Nope, nope, nope. You can't have the phone. Did you hold baby Grace? Oh. Give me my phone. Sorry guys, you got a little seasick there. Mommy needs to reclean this living room. Cece, be nice. Oh, alright guys. I should have a video of my day. Yes, with this one. She's laughing because she's standing on me. Alright, no standing on mommy. Bella, no. You're a big girl.
I'm gonna get
Celeste,
this one.
hold on. Get down. No. Do you guys see this? Save me. And they want another baby. Whoa! Kid, you're so silly. No more kids here. No more. Say no more. Say bye-bye.
At the same time,
All right,
investigators
you're
were
okay.
comparing these scientific
Bye,
findings
guys.
with Chris Watts' changing statements. His various accounts of the murders were examined against the physical evidence to determine where they aligned with the established facts and where they did not. This process is common in homicide investigations because confessions alone are not considered sufficient. Investigators rely on independent evidence to verify or challenge every significant claim an offender makes. In the Watts case, the forensic evidence became one of the most reliable sources for confirming the sequence of events. Medical examiners also worked closely with other forensic specialists, including crime scene investigators and laboratory analysts, ensuring that no conclusion rested on a single piece of evidence. This multidisciplinary approach is one of the strengths of modern forensic science. By combining medical observations with physical evidence, digital data, and investigative findings, authorities were able to build a timeline supported by multiple independent sources rather than speculation or opinion. If you're finding this respectful forensic analysis informative, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more carefully researched true crime documentaries. In the next chapter, we'll explore how investigators compared the forensic findings with Chris Watts' later confessions, revealing why physical evidence ultimately became the most reliable witness in the entire investigation, and why it remains central to understanding the case today. As investigators continued reconstructing the events of the case, one question remained at the center of their work. Did the physical evidence support Chris Watts' changing accounts of what had happened? In any homicide investigation, a confession is only one piece of the puzzle. Detectives must compare every statement with objective evidence, ensuring that the facts, not the suspect's narrative, determine the final conclusions. Throughout the investigation, Chris Watts provided multiple versions of events. Some details changed over time, while others remained consistent. Rather than accepting or rejecting any statement outright, investigators systematically compared each account against forensic findings, digital evidence, surveillance footage, witness interviews, and other documented records. This process allowed them to identify where his explanations aligned with the evidence and where they did not. It also reinforced an important principle of criminal investigations. Physical evidence often provides the most reliable account because it exists independently of memory or personal motivation. The forensic reports played a key role in this process. Although the medical findings alone could not answer every question, they helped investigators evaluate the credibility of Watts' statements when viewed alongside the broader body of evidence. Prosecutors ultimately relied on the combined strength of the investigation, including forensic science, digital records, witness testimony, and Watts' guilty plea, to present a clear and well-supported account of the crimes. Together, these independent sources established the facts without depending solely on any single confession. Cases like this demonstrate why forensic science remains one of the most valuable tools in modern criminal investigations. While interviews and confessions can change over time, properly collected physical evidence provides investigators with an objective foundation for their conclusions. It helps separate verified facts from speculation and ensures that justice is based on evidence rather than assumptions. In the Watts case, that careful scientific approach became essential in documenting what investigators could establish with confidence. If you're finding this evidence-based forensic breakdown informative, consider sharing this video with others who appreciate respectful and fact-focused true crime analysis. In the next chapter, we'll look at the lasting impact this forensic investigation had on detectives, prosecutors, and the public, and why the scientific evidence continues to shape discussions about the case years after the investigation was completed. By the time the forensic investigation was complete, the evidence had become more than a collection of scientific findings. It had provided investigators with a clear, evidence-based understanding of one of the most heartbreaking family homicide cases in recent history. For the detectives, prosecutors, and forensic specialists involved, the case served as a reminder of why every detail matters. Each observation, each laboratory result, and every carefully documented finding helped build a timeline that could withstand legal scrutiny and ensure accountability. Experienced investigators have often spoken about the emotional challenges of cases involving children. While forensic professionals are trained to remain objective, they are also human. Their responsibility is to approach every examination with professionalism and compassion, recognizing that each report represents a real person whose life mattered. In investigations like this one, maintaining scientific objectivity is essential, not only to establish the facts, but also to ensure that victims and their families receive the justice they deserve. For the public, the release of forensic information sparked renewed discussions about the role of science in criminal investigations. Many people came to appreciate that forensic evidence is not designed to create dramatic moments or satisfy public curiosity. Instead, it exists to answer specific investigative questions using established scientific methods. In the Watts case, those methods helped investigators verify timelines, assess claims, and build a comprehensive picture of the events through independently supported evidence.
Then you say what you think it is.
Hey guys!
What if I think it tastes like
Hey guys, this is Shanann. We're here. Kristen's gonna kill me. So we're sitting here just having fun and working a little bit, and Kristen just came from the gym, so don't mind her, but she's gonna taste the cookies and cream live, so hold on. Don't taste it yet. Hey Nikki.
Hi.
Say Kristen.
It's
Hello.
gonna be amazing.
Okay, so taste the cookies and cream live.
Okay.
Don't kill me. I won't watch you while you're eating. We're cutting them up, we're sharing.
I like this one.
I think it's really good. It's by far, that and the lemon ring are by far my favorite.
So what do you think? What's it taste like to you?
It tastes like the chocolatey part of the Oreo.
Chris says it tastes like Oreo wrapped in white chocolate.
But it's chewy.
Yep.
I like the white chocolate too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we got them so quickly. Like I ordered them while we were
I know.
in
They
and
were
they're already here.
They were here before I got home.
I
So.
need to go by the post office and pick mine up.
That's really good.
So let me get the box. Oh, there's a counter there. So here's the information on the back of the box. So if you guys want to screenshot it. Cece can eat them. They're delicious. So, let me put this back because I'm OCD. So, okay, so they love me. They promise they love me.
I do.
So we're gonna go finish eating these because they're delicious, and everyone doesn't like going live, but I make them go live because you know.
It's because you make us get out of our comfort zone every single time. It's amazing.
And you love it.
I love it every time.
Perhaps the most lasting lesson in this investigation
All right, guys, we'll
is
see
the
you guys
importance
soon.
of allowing
Bye.
evidence, not speculation, to guide our understanding of any criminal case. Rumors and theories can spread quickly, particularly in high-profile investigations, but forensic science provides a disciplined process for testing claims against observable facts. That commitment to evidence is one of the reasons the investigation continues to be studied by those interested in criminal justice and forensic methodology. If you found this respectful, evidence-based discussion informative, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more carefully researched true crime documentaries. In our final chapter, we'll reflect on how forensic science helped establish accountability while remembering Bella and Celeste not simply as subjects of an investigation, but as two young children whose lives mattered deeply and whose memory deserves to be honored with dignity and compassion. As we conclude this examination, one fact stands above everything else. The forensic evidence played a vital role in establishing the truth. While public discussions often focus on interviews, confessions, and media coverage, it was the careful work of investigators, forensic pathologists, crime scene specialists, and laboratory analysts that provided an objective foundation for the case. Their findings were guided by scientific methods, not speculation, ensuring that the investigation was built on evidence that could be independently verified. Throughout this documentary, we've explored how the autopsies, crime scene analysis, digital records, and other forensic findings helped investigators reconstruct the timeline of events. Each piece of evidence was carefully examined and compared with witness statements and Chris Watts' own admissions. Rather than relying on changing narratives, investigators allowed the physical evidence to guide their conclusions. That commitment to scientific accuracy ultimately strengthened the prosecution's case and ensured accountability through the justice system. Yet, beyond every report, every laboratory result, and every courtroom exhibit were two young girls whose lives were filled with love, laughter, and innocence. Bella and Celeste were far more than names in an investigation. They were daughters, granddaughters, sisters, and children who brought happiness to those around them. While forensic science helped explain what happened, it can never fully capture the loss experienced by the people who loved them. That is why discussions about this case should always remember the victims with dignity rather than reducing them to evidence or headlines. The Watts case also serves as a reminder of the value of evidence-based investigations. In an age where rumors and speculation can spread rapidly, careful forensic work remains one of the strongest safeguards against misinformation. Science cannot erase tragedy, but it can help establish the facts, provide answers to grieving families, and support justice through objective analysis. That is perhaps its most important role in cases like this. Thank you for watching this respectful forensic examination. If you appreciate carefully researched true crime documentaries that focus on verified evidence while honoring the victims, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating thoughtful, fact-based content. Most importantly, let us continue to remember Bella Watts and Celeste Watts not only as victims of a heartbreaking crime, but as two children whose lives mattered, whose memories endure, and who deserve to be remembered with compassion and respect.